I just got a phone call from a social worker that needed me to take in 2 kids that I've had before. And they're like, make a decision in about 2 minutes. Well, not 2 minutes, in about 30 minutes. So I have done that. I talk to my kids and say, hey, they're kids we know that you know, so you don't have to fear. So in some way there's excitement. They know what they like. They know what they like to play. They know their names. They've lived in the same bedrooms, in some way. So they are familiar with that. And that really helps my kids to reconnect at the same time, to really help those who are in need. So right now, we're gonna pick up the other kids. Okay, you ready? You're gonna be nice. We're gonna welcome them and make them feel, yes, and make them feel comfortable, right?
Yes,
absolutely.
And also be respectful.
Yes. Is that okay if they can sleep in your bed tonight?
Yes.
Okay. So we are on the way to pick up the boys. We are all excited to see them. Hopefully they feel the same way, I can see kids playing over there.
I gotta see if I know any of them.
Look, they're right there, I think.
Can we go see them now?
So they came to me about a year and a half ago maybe, but since then I think they've moved in about 3 homes, So now they're back with me, or they're about to come back to us, so we can help as they figure out what to do next. Oh my gosh, who do we have here? You want a hug? Oh, how are you guys?
Who wants to sit on the flip my arm?
How are you?
I think
You got watch and glasses too? Wow.
You like them?
Yes.
Y'all remember some of
This little dude broke my other pair.
By accident.
basketball at it. I get a glass.
So you got new ones today?
Come here and you
It's an easy transition for them to come to my home because they have been in my home for more than 6 months. They know the place so well. So it really lessens trauma, but also the anxiety of not knowing where you're going, because they already know us. That really relieves them to know like, hey, we're going to a family that we know. We're going through that we know. This is going to be okay. That in some way they feel comfortable. It was hard saying goodbye when we had them, and now we have them. We're gonna do the best we can and make them feel comfortable, make them feel seen and heard.
Oh, so many memories.
Yes, so many memories.
Can everyone get me all my plushies? Oh, flip.
Yeah, so where are you gonna sleep?
I'm gonna sleep all my plushies,
Okay.
please. You ready to do your jockey one?
It happens often, they go to a family hoping that maybe they'll be there for a while or forever, and along the way things just turn out differently. Or they're transitioning to somewhere else, but they need a short time for them to be, and that's how we come in, but it's a joy that I know them, so they're coming to a safe and a loving place, and a place they know, so it really takes away the pressure, the fear, the unknown. But most kids don't have that opportunity. They just uproot you, put you in a car, drop you to a stranger's home you've never seen, you've never met, you have no clue. These kids are young, but how many homes are they gonna be in before they find a stable home? And that is the crucial and hard part to explain. That hurts my heart in every way, shape, form. I don't blame the parents. I don't blame the people who said, we'll take them, Sometimes they do, and they realize that, oh, we weren't equipped, we weren't prepared. This is not what we expected. And I get that, I truly get that. But for me, the sad part is the trauma it adds on a child. Every time they move, that's a traumatic event. Every time they are uprooted, that is traumatic. And we add on trauma after trauma after trauma. But for me, I'm learning to say, when I say yes, what does that yes entail? Does that entail when they're doing good, when there's less trauma, or when I feel comfortable? Or is it a yes that I'm willing to learn and grow with these kids and be there no matter what? That's what I sign up for, and that's what I love to do. Soon, in about 4 weeks. You remember that? What else do you remember?
I remember the fridge of writing.
Yes, what else do you remember?
I remember when we were doing the cooking here.
Yeah?
Do you remember?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I go to
Yes, I obviously do.
I remember that one day where we all went forward.
Yeah.
We're just chilling.
Yeah.
Play around.
Yes.
You know, as soon as they walked in, it's like they have always been here, you know. They know their rooms, they know their beds, like even their beds, they know where they put the shoes, they know where it was funny. So one of them went to get something to eat from the freezer, you know. He asked, hey, can I go get something? Just went, but he knew even the rules, what to do. You know, get what you eat, you come to in the kitchen and eat it from there rather than eat it from everywhere. That's the rule that we have. That they really understood what time we go to bed, their pajama. It was just really neat to watch them just kind of like walk in, you know. And here's why it makes me emotional. Like, I just wish every child in foster felt that way going to any home, because you know, think about, like, you're going to strangers you've never met. Like, you go through all this. Like, it can be a little bit scary to go to a place you don't know. So to see them come back, which is sad, like they should have been in their permanent home, already unified with their parents. Usually that's the number one goal. If that does happen, we want them to be in a stable home. So to know that they have to come back, even for one night, that is really scary in some way. But truly a joy to see them come to a place they know. I wish every kid had the same opportunity, or moved in a home where they kind of had an idea. It's not their home for sure, but they had an idea where they're going. So it was really a joy to see them. And now they're in bed and my other little ones as well. Like, it was just exciting for them, because they were meeting not just other foster kids, but yes, other kids who they know. They went to the same school. They're just friends, and they play, they enjoy the same things at all time, because they're the same age as well. So that made the other kids feel comfortable, but also feel welcome. I feel like that lessens trauma on our kids. Yes, they left. Yes, it's been more than a year, absolutely. But they're coming back to the kids they know, the place they know, the foster parents they know. I know we cannot do that for every child, but I wish it was the system. Like, I wish. Are you excited to see the boys again?
Also, my favorite part is that there's more people to play with.
There's more people to play with, yes.
We need more kids to come here often.
Right now we have these. That's what we can do, right? Mm-hmm. But was he happy to see them again?
Yeah, the babysitter would be a lot of kids.
Yes, there'll be a lot of kids. That's why Dad is a foster dad, because I like to help kids who are in need, you know, who need a place to be. Some kids will move into 4 to 7 homes in 1 year. They have to do that all the time. You know, new school, new friends, new neighborhood, new bus, new. And you don't do it once. Some of them do it 15 times before they're 18. Think about the trauma that caused. Think about, I don't think I would ever be able to trust any human being after that. Like, absolutely no. So when they walk in, trash a house, or don't feel like they belong there, they have every reason to feel so. They have every reason, because every home they've gone to, they were welcome. After a few months, they were unwelcome and unwanted there. And so for a kid, the trauma it causes, a lifetime. For me, I believe we can change that on how we move them, but also on how we change their status with us. Like, I think there's a better way we could do it than just yanking it and never giving them an opportunity to know why. Why am I being moved? Sorry, you gotta move. Huh? Think about how that affects the child. Someone's dancing.
This is our new dance, the breakfast cereal dance.
I'm sure you've been learning how to dance, so I would like to see that.
After go to after school, we have to dance for like an hour.
Dad show you I can do a split.
Yeah, you show me later after you're done, so I can see how you sprint like.
Split.
Ugh.
You can do it both ways, like this way and
Yeah, but the other way, but this way is like harder.
How did you learn to do that?
I just got stretchy.
Yes, you got tall. You got long legs, long hands, long.
And also thin legs.
Yeah.
brown
legs.
You've grown, yes, big boys.
I'm almost 5 foot. I'm almost 5 foot. I'm at 4'8" last time I checked. So I'm probably grown, and that was a few months ago. So maybe I'm probably like 4'9".
Yeah, maybe, probably.
We haven't seen them in like so long.
I know.
We haven't seen them in a year.
Yes, because they were with us like last year, a long time ago.
Last year I was 8, and we're both 9 years old.
Yeah.
But 10 years old is my favorite because he's always funny. He figures out any way to make me laugh.
Oh, that's so cool. Well, we have them for now, and we're gonna help them. But when they go, we'll also be prepared to say goodbye, okay? Mm-hmm. All right, so let's go play with them. Let's go give them a good time, okay?
Okay.
All right, go have fun. Go have fun. I think for my kids, they're really excited to have them. They're excited to play, but the attachment, the saying goodbye can be really hard, because we don't know how long we have them. It's a day, it's 2, we don't know. But we're glad to provide that safe and loving home for them while they're still with us. But at the same time, for me as a parent to know, at some point we have to say goodbye. And that's the hard part of being a foster parent. So sharing with you this journey is not to scare you. It truly is to show you the ups and downs of what we go through, but also to show you why some trauma, and sometimes why we foster parents don't have the answer to tell you why things are done that way. I get a phone call and all I can do is to help. It's not to question, it's not to change the system. Yes, I wish I could change it, but really for us, it's really a joy for us to truly be there for the kids.
I just wanted to ask you, did you want me to leave them in a bag and you just throw the bags out whenever you get the chance? Or because I didn't want to scare you. Got 55 packages. I know you don't just want them all over.
I know, but thanks for bringing them in now.
Mm-hmm. So is this cool?
Yes.
Okay. I thought I was tripping. I'm like, 55 packages?
Yeah.
It's a glitch in the system or something.
No.
Yeah, it's the most I've ever seen.
So I'm a foster dad, and I got kids, and people will send us stuff for the new kids. So that's why.
Okay.
So that's why. I was that kid. I'm not telling you because I'm a foster parent. I was that kid, unwanted, unloved, and for me it was on a daily basis. I lived on the street, so there was no home to move from to. No, it was just the people around me. Made me feel unwanted, made me feel I was horrible, made me feel like, I wasn't a human being in so many ways. And that really destroyed my trust, but also never feeling I belong, never feeling I was worthy. It's funny that most of our kids, anything good is scary because you're not sure how long that is, because everything you called good was taken away before you could even feel it. You walk in a home, you're like, I love this home, but boy, when that has to happen 7, 8 times, I don't know. I don't know if I would want to be in there. I don't know if I would want to feel comfortable, like, I should just feel at ease. No, I know they're going to yank that comfort in a heartbeat. And so I was that kid. Anyone who was kind to me felt like, I know what you want, but I also know you're going to hurt me. But also I know I don't trust you, so I'm not even going to believe it. Even if it was true, I'm not gonna believe it. And that was my life every day. And that is the life of the kids that I foster. And I have adopted and are in my home. That is the reality of foster care. That is the reality of trauma. That is the reality of what our kids face every day. So today, yes, I'm joyful to see them again. But on the other side, I'm really sad for the trauma that, that they've gone through. Yeah, they could have been more than, 2, 3 homes since they left me. And you may ask, so why did they leave you? So sometimes I can take 2 or less, but when there are more siblings, I have enough room, And that's why they moved to a different home, because they have siblings, but I could not take them all, And it's good to always keep them together. So even in the midst of this, we have to separate them. So it's like a never ending. I know it's tough, and I'm not blaming foster parents or parents who take them and say, I don't want you anymore. I get that. It's really hard, and it's a calling. But we can find a better way of saying goodbye to them, a better way of letting them transition to the next. I don't know. If it takes a week, if you had a kid for a year and you need a week to help them transition, we owe them that. Today we went to the pool. Did you like it?
Yes.
What did you like about it?
Like I jumped in with all of them, but then we made a giant splash.
I wish I was there.
I feel like it almost splashed you.
Yeah, almost, and I was so far away.
I hope they had fun together, those three boys.
The boys, yeah, it was boys' day, kind of, so they really had fun.
Yeah.
I hope you really get to enjoy it. I hope you get to learn something, they really enjoy to be back. It is a joy that we can have. It's a joy that we can see them. It's a joy that they get to be part of us. So I'm really excited about this, and hopefully you learn from it. And also that's why I'm so passionate about making a difference, and that's why we created Now I'm Known Foundation, to find ways on how we can help teens, foster parents, all this commotion, all this trauma that happens, that we can provide a resource, and I know I cannot do it alone. So it's really a joy to have you as my village, and we really appreciate you for the support all you do. So thank you.